checking online, checking some emails, doing some documentation, the good ones will do you just fine. Chances are you will never get a virus. All right. But what I want to say, one of the better ones is WebRoot. So you've probably heard of Norton, McAfee, Trend Micro, Kaspersky. WebRoot is one of the better ones that we found today. Also Malwarebytes, that is a really, really good one. Either one of those will do you really good. So that's like the first line of defense. Now Windows has a built-in protection, it's called Windows Defender. But this is one of the ones, unfortunately, it's not all that great. It doesn't do as good of a job as like your web roots and stuff like that. So you do have some protection on your computer, but it's just not, it's not great. And the same thing goes for Norton or McAfee. If you have that on your computer, it's garbage. You need to switch as soon as possible. All right. The second line of defense is backing up your information. So how many of you know about backups? Some. So can anybody tell me what are some of the ways we can back up?
Box.
They call
Okay,
hard
that's
drive?
external hard drive. That is
Yeah.
correct. That's one. Anybody know another one? Just a
The
little.
little thing.
Everybody know the
Zip
name?
drive.
Flash drive.
Flash drive.
Zip drive, flash drive, USB drive, thumb drive, all these different names refer to the same thing. So they're all used, it's a little bitty drive, usually about this big. The space they contain varies, and you plug that into the USB port in your computer, and you can copy and paste files from your computer to that drive. And this is a very important thing that people need to remember. It's usually good to do a copy rather than a cut. Now remember a while ago we said if you left click you select, you right click you get options. Okay, go ahead and close this out because we're pretty much done with this. No problem. If you hit the red X, no problem, just click out. Left click out there. Okay. We're gonna hit the X because we're gonna close that out. We're gonna hit the X. Close both of those out, so hit the X there and the X on the second one. You're good. Know you're where you need to be because we're on the desktop. All right, now what I want to show you guys, if you just take the mouse, the cursor, anywhere in this open space and right click, watch what happens. Okay, see we got options? Okay, come down to new. There you go. All right, now go to new. All right, now you notice we got some other options, and that's because when you see the arrows next to something, that means there's more. All right, see how paste is grayed out? That means it's not active. So if you see an arrow next to something, it means it has more. If it's grayed out, that means that that action is not available just yet, and it's usually because there's something that needs to happen prior to you performing that action. So let's go ahead and let's make just a new document. We're going to select, let's do text document. So you're going to select, you're going to bring the, now it's a little bit tricky.
Yes, the trick is to make the cursor go over.
Yeah, now keep in mind, God bless you.
Okay, there you go.
Keep in mind, say that again for me.
New to text document?
Right, but what did you tell her you have to do? I heard somebody say it. You have to keep the arrow on this little line and move over. Because if you move up, you're on a different option.
Right.
You don't want to be up or down. You want to follow this little line
And go all the way
and go
across.
over. Then you can go
To
up.
the right.
All right, and then you left click text document. So you right click. Go to new.
What is it bringing up?
And
I
then
have
you
a
text
that little bitty thing.
document. So there it is.
Oh, man.
Now, what you'll notice, this little text document, there's a little blue bar. That's basically saying, I'm ready for you to name it. So if you're working on a particular project and you want to name it, this is where you can give it a name. Now we can do anything. You can type test or whatever you want to call it. You got it. There you go. You got it. So we right click. Right click. And I know I know it's kind of hard to see, but right click, and we bring the cursor to new.
Right click.
And text document.
Right
Alright, so
click.
go ahead. Now we're just gonna name it. So just start typing.
Right click. Open or what?
No. Now I just want for right now.
Wow. And you said copy is better than paste?
Yes, and I'm gonna explain that. So everybody has their document. So you can either click, if you left click in just the general desktop area, it'll just keep that name that it already has. If you start typing while you see the blue highlight, it'll rename the document. So you don't have to name it. You can just click for right now. It's gonna say new text document, right? Now, what I want you to do is right click again. This is your desktop. This whole big old area is your desktop. I want you to put the cursor anywhere on the desktop again. Right click. New. Folder.
I can't. See, I need to do it from the computer and not from where he is.
You got it.
Okay.
Anybody's having problems?
Folder.
Looks to me like y'all getting it.
And you click on folder?
Yes, ma'am. Click on folder.
New folder.
That's
Okay. You're fine. All you did was you opened the file, which is no problem. Now it's blank because we don't have anything in it, but if you want to type, you could start typing a letter or resume or whatever it is. But now we haven't made our folder. So once again, we're gonna right click. Now I'll let you do it. Go to new. No, you did a shortcut. So right click. New folder. Right click. Folder. See that's what happened. Cause and now let me tell you, this might have been what's happened because I saw several of you guys do this. Don't leave the cursor on this document, because remember what I said, right click gives you options. If you put the cursor on something and you right click, it's going to give you options for that icon. If you're in this space, any of this space, not here, this is a taskbar, this is something. Those are icons, those are something. But anywhere in this big blue space, that's your general desktop. And that's where you want the cursor to be, because that's where we're going to say, hey, we want to do something new, right? We want to make a document, we want to make a folder. So that's what's going to give you the option of that new folder. But if you right click on a document, you're going to get a whole other set of options. Okay? Now same thing, we don't have to, right, you're doing good. So select folder. There you go, and just tap. There you go, there's your folder. Same thing, you can name it, you can just start typing and name it, or you can just click anywhere in the desktop area.
Click on this and then you type.
Yeah, so see how it's blue? If you start typing, let's say you want to name that, I don't know, Family Trip 2016. You can type that in, Family Trip 2016. If you want to do, you know, engagement pictures, and anything you want to name it, food Item recipes, yeah. Brain freeze. You can type that in, and okay, you have your folder.
Every time I went to food, it
Right here, you still typing it?
blanked out.
Type food, see if it'll come. Still can't see. Oh, let me see. Enter.
All right, so you call it up.
If you wanted to name
Yeah.
it, do you click it first to get rid of the blue?
No, you just start typing.
When I did that over here,
That's okay.
I tried to do test
New folder.
when you were saying
didn't
that,
take out the
and
rest of
it
the
still left those words
Yeah.
that, I don't know what I
Oh,
said.
wait.
Undo. How do you undo it?
See?
Back.
Back. There.
So I don't know what happened, but we can try it again if you want.
I'll probably try to right.
And
Y'all good?
we undo.
No, y'all got y'all folder.
Okay, we would.
You were trying to name it?
We're trying to fix the.
Oh, okay.
folder.
Now.
They
All
jumped
right.
ahead, huh?
Yeah. They jumped ahead.
And did it again.
So
How'd you get it from that?
close that out.
Close it out.
No.
No.
Just them, because they doing something different.
They jumped,
Is that,
yes.
That should close.
you see, we wrote food and then the word food new folder was there. So
Right.
we were trying to get the new folder off so it would just read food.
So you'll notice they started.
Do I go to class and be at peace? Or do I have you to teach me and we are at odds with each other?
Nah, look, I don't mind doing
Oh,
this.
okay. You touched it and it.
I think you hit that button and it's got.
I thought you forgot to read it.
Go ahead and type it out.
I've seen my daughter do that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the whole page, you have to.
Yeah.
And then she put it in someplace else.
Because I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see what it being really don't get
Right.
here. So everybody should be up to the same point. So what did we learn just now? So far we've learned how to create a document, how to create a folder, how to rename a folder, right? So now, we talked about when we first started, we made a document. Let's just say this was a recipe that we found online and we copied and we put it in a document because we don't want to have to go online every time we want to get that recipe. But we want to arrange it. We don't want to have 20 million recipes sitting on our desktop, right? So what we can do is now there's several different ways we can go about this, okay? I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna start off with 2 ways, just to make it real easy. The most easiest way is literally to just drag and drop. Left click on here, left click and hold it. So you're gonna have to use 2 hands, because one, you're gonna have to hold that left click, right? Make sure the cursor is on this icon, the document, not the folder. Left click it, and then you're gonna move it over the folder. And you're gonna see it's gonna say, move to food. See, move to food. Now let it go.
Whoa.
So what just happened? We just took it off of the desktop and dropped it into the food folder. So if we had 20 recipes,
Oh, wow.
we could drop it all in that folder. So now they're all organized, listed by name or whatever we wanted to organize it by, in the food folder. So go ahead and double left click the food folder, or right click and open. See our new text document?
Oh.
All right, so who needs help?
Okay.
8/1/16 at 11.
Okay.
Good
I
job.
used to relay.
Okay. No,
Relay. They didn't call me on my phone.
okay, so grab
No, no.
left click.
I had a card I was supposed to. They didn't call me on my phone.
See, look.
So I just-
Okay, no, because look,
Until I'm finished,
remember,
they call me.
put your cursor your cursor was all the way over here.
After you dragged
You
it
gotta put your
and
cursor
put
on
it
the document.
over
And then
the
The
folder,
folder.
then
Uh-huh.
you what?
Now
You
drag
hit
it
that.
over the folder,
It just stopped.
let it go.
But it didn't open up to that,
Okay, how you
Well,
doing?
what you
Yeah,
want
I
to
have to
do,
click
okay.
it. I
which
had
you
it
have up
approved.
on the,
Okay, give me
Screen.
finger.
But you just have to hit open.
So you're gonna left.
One of the
Open.
the options, no, you see
Now
one of the
open.
options, when you
Hold it
go,
down.
put
You hold
your
it.
cursor on
Okay,
the
now with this hand,
text,
move it over.
okay?
food.
And then left click, right click.
And let it go.
And then-
That's it. It's done. Now if you double tap this, double left click,
Then it gives us those
Okay.
options. Copy.
okay, open,
there it is.
Create a shortcut.
Mm.
okay.
All right, how we doing? Oops, you a professional. I got to help you.
Shortcuts, yeah, cancel.
All right.
None of those. We didn't want none of those. We wanted to open it. So.
Now if you want to open that file, how can we open that file? That's it. Now we created the folder, we created a file, we put the file in the folder. How do we open that file?
Do we,
That's right.
what,
What?
Now there's two ways. You can double tap on it. You can double left click it, or you can right click it and say open. Now you take your pick on which one easier.
Say that again, please.
Okay, so there's two, well, let's do two ways. Okay, put the cursor on the icon of the document. So it's a little tiny, I know.
Okay.
Make sure the cursor is on it. Now you can double click it, double tap, and it should
Okay.
open up.
Okay. And we know it's empty because we didn't put
We didn't
that
put
in.
it, that's correct.
Okay.
Okay, now close it out. Now, I've seen it to where sometimes the double left click doesn't want to work. Computer, they get, they get their feelings, they don't want to work right for us. Hey, not arguing with you. So then I turn around and I right click, and I hit open,
Oh, I like right click.
you know what I did?
and it does the same thing.
I double clicked just on the top part, neither the right nor the left, and it opens.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. So you can double tap the pad,
The pad.
Okay,
or you can use the left click and double tap,
okay,
or you can right click and open.
okay.
So you have this, double tap. You have this, double tap, or you can right click and open. So there's three different ways
Okay.
you can open your
Okay.
you can open your file.
That one. Oh man, that's work.
All right. So
Okay.
I think we're on. What time is it?
11 what?
11:30.
Okay.
11:24.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So this
was
is where
supposed to be.
they're typically about an hour, but we always over. Especially when it's like this. We don't. Look, when we have fun, I just go. So we will be here all day if it's up to me. But I know some people may have to go or whatever. But at this time, I would like to have any questions answered. If you guys have any questions about this, or other times that you guys would be available or that would be more convenient for you. I'd like you guys to write it down on the papers for us. Let us know. And what other classes would you guys like to see? Yeah. What other computer classes? Come on, this is time to collaborate. What are the, for instance, you were saying that
Pictures.
pictures, how to transport pictures, how to send pictures from your computer to a destination. That can be a class. How to take pictures from your cell phone, how to get that from the cell phone to the computer. That can be a class. So you just think about things that you want to do, and we'll have the class. We'll put together a class surrounding that particular topic. But I need you, yeah.
well, while it's on my brain, because the old people now I know why they gotta say it when they think it. If you have something on a program called Publisher, but you need to get it in Word, can that be done?
Yes. It takes some work, but yes.
Because, I don't know if you know, we're celebrating our 100th anniversary, and I'm on this committee with ads, and my husband, because I want to learn how to do it, so I don't have to say Verdell, please, because it gets
Right.
very, so
I understand.
he put it in Publisher, and now Cheryl was telling me
They need
all her
Word.
stuff is in Word.
Okay.
But it seems like, because it's got a picture in it and it's got words.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot of formatting issues trying to convert over.
So he seems to think that he either is gonna have to start from scratch, or
Not
what
so
he,
much, that's something you get together on, but yeah.
You okay with this?
It can be done, it just, you have to be real careful,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Publisher
I need something like.
Publisher works with just kind of moving text boxes, so in other words, I can move the text, I can move the picture wherever I want. It's gonna give me a blank page, and I can just move
6 o'clock.
the boxes wherever I want.
No,
Word
Yeah,
is really about
something
typing,
needs to
so
be in it.
it gets a
Yeah,
little bit
another
weird
class
when you're
is
trying to
6.
input
That's
pictures
what
into
that
Word,
you know.
because it moves the text all around, and the format
We
is
got
kind
an
of rough.
advanced one, that's it.
Like if you say you wrote 3-4 lines, right?
Yeah.
And you try to put a picture in, it's gonna move that text all around the picture. So it's not gonna look right. So, and there's a bunch of little formatting options that you have to go through versus Publisher. If I put a picture up and I wrote some text in the text box, I can literally just drag that on top of the picture. That's it, I'm done. There's nothing else I need to do. So that's probably why he did it in Publisher. So I just need to see what format they need it in, and then we can do whatever we need
yeah.
to do. But that's not a problem.
How do you close this?
Shut down. Okay, let's do the final. So I can show you guys. So it's gonna be
Now-
different.
Can't get out.
Uh-huh.
The note, what's the word?
No, we couldn't get the sticky note off
The
of that.
sticky note, you put the
Okay.
X,
The stick, yes. If you want to close the sticky note, then you would just hit the X. Now, don't close mine out, because I do want mine.
No, you can't hit it, because
but yeah,
it will say delete, and you don't want to delete it.
Yeah, in the upper right hand corner, there should be a little bitty X.
Okay, should we do that on these?
You can. Because, I mean,
Cause-
Not on here.
even if not, yeah. even
No,
if
not on his.
I'll probably, trust me, I'm gonna be going over this many times because,
Delete, no.
especially if you have like a small business or stuff like that, but people just find that to be real convenient, so that's one of the neat little features I like to toss out.
So you hit the X again when it opens up?
Let me see.
I hit the X on this and then
Oh, and just
it's
say
open.
yes. See, it says delete note?
But it says,
Do you want to delete?
No,
no, it says don't display this message again. I don't
no,
want
but
it.
look. Now this is, see this little checkbox?
Mhm.
That's an option. So
Oh.
you can click that and it won't display that message again.
Or I
But
could hit yes.
yes,
it'll
and they'll say,
delete
are
it.
you sure you want to delete this note? So you can just hit yes. But if you don't want it to ever display that message again when you go to delete, you check that box. And then from then on, it won't display that message. It'll just delete it.
Oh, okay.
All right, did everybody follow?
Now we have the little food
The food
Oh.
folder?
folder.
Yeah, we can delete that too.
You
So
deleted it.
right click on the folder, put the cursor on the folder and right click. No problem.
Right click says that you can delete it. You see the delete?
Yes, yes. Just go ahead and
Yes.
select the delete option.
Okay.
So you use your phone
You got
for
it.
your computer.
And then we go to the left.
I know what I want, but I trying to get my phone out. That's all I can
You can do FaceTime.
Yeah.
And I'll give you my card so you know you can call me whenever.
Because we get married.
you know, you figure out what it is you want to do. But yeah, pretty much we can do anything with a computer. Right. No, look, you don't know how many times I've done that. They got to do it. I'm telling you. I get thrown into so many situations where
This one was free.
you just don't know. Because with
This was
computers,
only free.
it's always a new program out there. There's always something new.
That's cheap. Yeah, it is $30.
This is only, it's a laptop.
I would have
You can go from a desktop to a laptop.
Desktop.
What I do for work.
Yeah, you can move your data. Now, programs can't be moved. So if you want to move like a program, you have to have the disk installed disk, or we can go online sometimes and download the information. But you typically have to have a disk for programs. But any documentation, files and stuff like that, they can be moved from one computer to another.
You can use a regular key, mouse.
Yes.
On this type.
Yes, absolutely. There's, let me
You
turn
have
on
the
the light.
mouse that you have without
Wireless mice?
wireless, thank you.
Yes, we typically don't do the wired mouse anymore. I haven't seen a wired mouse in a long time.
It's in my desk drawer,
You can do it, but I don't typically suggest
the wireless.
the wireless. I mean, no, the wired.
Oh,
We typically will do the wireless.
wireless, oh, okay.
Because now they've made it to where it's just a little tiny little dongle. You plug in a USB port, you don't even notice it, and then you just use your mouse.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm gonna get some for these computers and for the class. So just another thing on the list to get. And we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this projector. So lights and mice. Lights and mice. All right, any other questions?
Yeah, we want to shut this down
To
completely.
shut down? I'm sorry.
So we
Like-
go to the little box at the left.
The lower left-hand corner, you're gonna right click.
Where there's no windows up.
The little white window. You're gonna see the little white window on the lower
Okay.
left-hand side. You're gonna right click that and you should see the option to
Shut down.
shut down. That's correct.
Do you
Shut down.
use the pad or the right click to hit it?
And it said.
Pad or left click?
Pad or left?
Pad or
You
left click?
right click.
But I mean,
So right click first.
you could just shut it
You use the pad. There you go.
Okay.
See sign out. Shut down or sign out.
Oh, I see.
All
Okay.
right. How we doing?
Sign out.
Yeah, you're doing good. So you just come here,
Oh, okay.
shut down, sign out, and then shut down.
Maybe it'll stop saying that if they
Yeah.
shut
Shut
down.
down anyway.
Right click.
Oh, those are,
The little white.
Either one of them.
I think you
Right, right, good.
went to the wrong thing
Shut down and sign out.
because
Shut down.
Right, good.
No, left click shut down. Yeah. Because remember, we were looking for options first, but then we want to
I
select.
think you
Get back.
you got it.
See, it's a little bit rough with this. I know the mouse makes it a lot easier.
Did that.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
go ahead and left click.
It shut, it turned up.
Mine's shut
you
down.
have another class this
Okay.
afternoon?
Yeah, we have 6:30 class this afternoon. That one's going to be a little bit more advanced. We're going to talk about data protection, how to protect your data, how to protect your PC. Give you a little introduction on that with the antivirus and the backups, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth in that. And, you know, I'm pretty sure some other stuff will be thrown in there with the advanced users. They're going to ask a bunch of different things. So
I think I better stay right here. God sent me to the
To the right
time.
well, look, don't be afraid to come, man. Because you never know. You might find something that you learn. You
Well,
know, just
today
from
is
asking
free.
questions.
Right.
Yeah, because today
As
is
many
free.
classes as you want today, free.
So, and I know we're going to do some stuff like, if you follow us on Facebook, we will be doing things to award people free classes and stuff like that. So we'll be asking questions and stuff like that. You'll do an answer or something, we'll do free classes. So we will be offering stuff like that and prizes and stuff. But I'm going to talk to the church and see about maybe doing one class out the month or something like that for free. I just need to talk to them and see how they want to work all this out.
That's right, because they're getting half.
Yeah.
Mistaken.
All right. All right, so.
I'm gonna tell him
So that's
either he
just-
does that or I'm gonna stop putting in the collection.
Just a one
Drive
time.
well.
Or it was ever,
I know you got it.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Yeah.
It says
I mean, if you want one.
I'll take one.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
This is class schedule for what?
This is every
What
week.
time?
Can I have one?
Yeah, it's every week right now. It's gonna be every
Once
Monday
a
at
week.
10 o'clock.
Every
It's gonna be
Monday
once a
at
week.
10.
The ones a
Adrian,
week?
can I have one to give my husband?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna forget by the
As
time I
much
come
as he
back.
knows.
So Monday.
And at least 2 days a week.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what I was saying. That's why I'm asking for everybody to kind of let me know what times are available for you, because we're gonna make more available. We're just trying to get an idea of what times people can come.
I can work on at 10. This is good.
Yeah. So I mean, if you tell me, if we get put it like this, if we get 5 more people at least, or 5 to 10 more people saying they'll come Tuesday at 10 or Wednesday at 11 or whatever, we'll make those times available. But we need to get people committed and coming, so we can keep this going, and we need to advance. Because as you can see, we need computers, we need things. Most of the work I've personally done here, I've done just out of the kindness of my heart. I've came and helped set up, donated the time to set up the computers and stuff like that. So we need the support to be able to make this something real nice that everybody can take advantage of. And that's why we did it so low. If you go into Delgado and see how much those computer classes cost, they go upwards of like $500, $600, $700, some $900. You know, you can come here $30, once or every other week or something like that, and as you can see, we get down into it. I'm not just reading a book to you, expecting you to just understand from that. So,
How long is it gonna go on?
How many weeks?
Indefinitely,
I'm hoping
yeah.
definitely. That's the idea, is that we can get
Yeah,
this
'cause
started.
I go to the People's Program. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Mhm.
That's for us old folks too. I take oil painting and stuff like that, so I gotta make sure that's not gonna be a conflict, because I can't even remember what day. I think we do go on Mondays.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're definitely
Because
gonna
that's
open up.
starting.
Yeah, we're gonna do more classes, and it's not gonna be like a long time. By the end of next month, or by the end of this month, we will be entering we'll be entering our second month. We'll put at least 1 or 2 more days out there. So, but as we get people, the goal is to populate and have a full room. And as we do those, we can get computers, we can have not just myself, but other people, because that's the other thing. I need to have people in here helping.
Right, because if you have too many people, then,
Right, because if we have 20 people, if I gotta go to every single person to help them with, but as we know, all this takes money. So we gotta get the support, we gotta get the community coming and people aware of this, and then we'll start making it better and better as things go. So,
I gotta call my
So
neighbor.
right now it's
across the
doing 10 on Monday. This class.
yes, this will be 10 and 6:30, that's the 2
Well, 10 for
classes.
mine.
Yeah.
Mine is 10.
Okay, suppose, because I can't, suppose I find out that my other classes are at this time. Will I be able to switch to the 6:30 with ease, you think, or it's kind of hard to say? Not really.
Depends on the number of people.
Because you're gonna
What's the
be
difference
more
between-
advanced
Yeah.
with the
Well, that-
6:30.
That's just for today. What I could do is just make the day a particular class. You see what I'm saying? So in other words, like today we have basic computer skills and I guess intermediate. And what I could do is just make Mondays dedicated to a particular class. So say, I don't know, Photoshop. We'll make that, the first class is at 10:30, but the second class is on the exact same thing. So that way if you miss the 10, you can come to the 6:30. So, we can either alternate or make days that, are synchronized. So we can do something like that. So thank you, that is a good idea. Okay, but I'll talk to Ms. Linda about that now, post it. Just make sure you, if you don't have a Facebook, the website, www.itsme.com, that's the other place that you can find this information. We're gonna keep all that up on the website. But if you have a Facebook, follow us, we put the event, you can get all the, information, the room number, the, where it's gonna be, all that. But, I mean, y'all are looking at that, so.
To show my further ignorance. I am on Facebook, but what would I have to do to get to you
Okay.
on Facebook?
See, that just gave me an idea. I wasn't thinking that. Help me out. We need to have a Facebook class. But basically, you would go when you get onto Facebook. There's a search bar. You can type in a search. It's me, ITTSME.
Okay.
And if it doesn't come up, just call me. But you type in the search ITTSME, and you're gonna see our page. And look for the little like button. And if you do that, whenever we post something, if you have like a phone or something, it'll come up. Or if you when you log into your Facebook, it'll come up when we do classes and stuff like that. But that will be a class we'll have very, very soon. If not next week, we may do that the week following. A Facebook class. How to use and operate Facebook. Well, I thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
This was fun.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed myself. I can do this all day.
My son's a computer pro.
I wanna
Yeah,
thank-
anybody didn't sign in?
Yes, when people
Oh,
do
I see.
stuff.
I didn't sign.
I didn't sign.
Oh, I didn't sign.
I signed in church.
Wow.
You got the list from church?
Yeah, that we do have some people on.
Oh, my name is on.
I had put mine as a-
Oh, let me put mine.
Intermediate
No,
advanced.
that's
I
not.
think I need this.
Oh, that's you.
You're not ready for that, baby.
No, not. No, I wasn't ready for it.
I knew there was a lot of
Yeah, we
terminology.
put all kind of videos up about different technology
I
and
said, what?
how to use things and just a lot of information.
Okay,
You
so
better get 'em-
at this point,
down.
what do I do to, I guess,
Now you see, I have
befriend you or how do those?
the computer crashed on us. It just died. But I need to get the information off the computer on the Sunday.
Oh, okay.
All the information is there.
Got a different hairdo.
Whoa.
Yeah, I did a big time.
Have it repaired.
When they said that it was just dead.
Oh, so you got it.
Nah,
Nah,
yeah, but it's done.
Oh,
I have to get them information.
yeah, to get it out.
Mhm.
Lord, I lost stuff like that.
It doesn't
I
show it here, so I
my
just
knee
typed it like
replaced.
this.
I'm gonna have to put that. I'm
The
gonna have to change that on
computer
the
on the
call.
foot of the
Okay.
bed, I raised my leg up, it slid off, and the whole thing, crashed
I'm
and broke
not a
up.
Facebook person.
So all the
but-
stuff in it, well, I couldn't get it back, and the computer was no good.
People probably think I have
I think
ugly
I'm going to
ways when they
computers.
try to
And
befriend me and I don't
they
answer.
were always my sister's old computer.
I don't need
when
to
they
have
die,
any more
she'll be
friends
ready.
than the few I have because I'm
Fine,
only
my
got
laptop.
on Facebook.
Yeah, you were working on a laptop when it's little.
But this would be
I was
something
finished.
different.
I just put it to the foot of the bed.
But I mean, it was a
Okay, so
laptop.
I told it to
It was
light.
a laptop, and I had never seen, I had never seen the,
Okay.
screen
No, I got
break
one.
like that before, you
Okie
know.
dokie.
How would I do
That's the
to
problem
my,
with- My, I drop it all the time, but it is
I
never
took
broken,
pictures
and
of
I've
my
seen
phone.
other people with the crack
And,
down the
right.
middle, you know,
Just into
the most
friends.
of it.
How would I-
So,
Then
the
I-
most I think.
I'm sitting there running my
I
mouth.
forgot.
Oh, I have to sign too.
That's gonna be hard.
Oh,
Yeah,
You need
see
to
it,
do that.
yeah, and
see, how would I do it for my?
I didn't
Should
sign.
be a upload button.
Yeah, but I'm, that's not.
I didn't
I'm ready to
decide.
take that off.
Yeah, and you hit
Because I
upload.
signed it at church.
Take that out.
Yeah, see, it's gonna be a
Uh-huh.
something else.
Okay, all right.
And then you hit
Let me
upload,
take
and
that
then it's
off.
gonna ask you for the image, you
Because
select the
I'm not
image,
in that
and
man.
that's
Never
it.
did that.
But it-
Okay.
It's really hard for the phone.
Oh, okay, but I can do it on my computer.
Yeah, I see, I don't even see the buttons.
But I knew,
Right, I didn't
well,
see either.
no,
I remember
God knew I
one time
wasn't
from my-
smart, cause I planned on coming this evening, but
I thought I was gonna come in.
Yeah, if you can't find it, just
in
let
my
me
house.
know.
Okay, okay.
It should
My
pop up
husband
on
must be wondering where
And so when I
I am.
upload, when I There's just no put the such thing pictures as in, advanced, huh?
Huh?
Except when I so found much, out you always just put the
Well,
pictures on.
Yeah.
some people know how to do
You
things
wanna
that we
scratch
don't
it
know.
out with red?
Yeah,
You know, so they must be in there then.